Last week we learnt about the ways that food sensitivity can affect your dog, in particular their mood and their anxiety levels. In today's video, we're going to follow on from that and focus on the 3 steps to overcoming food sensitivity in your dog naturally. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lyndall Pinchin. I'm an animal and human naturopath and have been in the industry for over 35 years now. And I've seen many dogs that have issues around food sensitivity, and I've worked with these dogs to help them to overcome the issues that they've been having with foods through the 3 steps that I'm going to share with you in today's video. And keep watching right till the end, guys, as I'm going to share a bonus tip to help your dog stay free of food issues over the long term. So our first step today is an elimination diet to identify and remove the food triggers. Now, an elimination diet, many of you have heard of this. It's a structured way to help us to identify what foods might be causing an issue for our dogs. Now, in this type of diet, we want to start with a novel protein source that your dog hasn't eaten before. This might be duck, venison, rabbit, whitefish, any protein that they've not eaten before. So avoiding those really common ones like beef, chicken, lamb, etc. Now, in addition to this, adding in one easy to digest carbohydrate such as sweet potato or pumpkin, as long as your dog has not previously had this before. Now, it's important where possible to make sure that both of these foods are ones that your dog hasn't eaten in the past. Now, you can make this up as a homemade meal yourself, or of course look for products that are already pre-made and have certain vitamins and minerals added into them to help balance this sort of restrictive diet out. This is often an easier way for many dog owners, as the hard work's basically being done for you. Now, the elimination diets need to be carried out over around 8 to 12 weeks. The longer time periods tend to be needed for dogs where there've been both skin and gut issues collectively, depending of course on your dog's response to the food. During this time, it's really essential to make sure that no other foods are fed, such as maybe treats or maybe table scraps you might be normally giving, to keep it really simple. This way we can really identify how your dog is going. During the time period, if your dog responds really well to this and improves symptoms, we know we're making progress in terms of that food sensitivity. And if there's no real positive changes occurring, generally this means that the foods are not the issue. Now, after this 8 to 12 week period, if your dog has improved, then it's time at this point to start reintroducing one protein on one carbohydrate at a time. If each introduced food shows no sign of causing symptoms, then this can be added into the diet. But for any foods that start to trigger a reaction, this food then of course does need to be avoided. Now, while we're working on this elimination diet over this 8 to 12 weeks, let's talk about step number 2, where we need to start strengthening your dog's gut health. Now, when it comes to food sensitivity, a good quality prebiotic, probiotic and digestive enzyme supplement are all needed here to be added into your dog's diet each day while on this elimination diet. Now, why is this important? Now, you know I talk a lot about gut health on my channel, guys, and of course in this situation, it's really important that we work to reduce inflammation in the gut, improve the absorption of nutrients, particularly proteins, and also help balance out the immune system. Remembering that 80% of your dog's immune system is actually in their gut tissues. Now, there are, of course, a number of different prebiotics that can be really helpful here, but I like using partially hydrolyzed guar gum or PHGG. Now, PHGG is actually a great choice for dogs with food sensitivity, especially those with digestive issues like diarrhea, loose stools, or that irritable bowel type pattern symptoms. And I find it's really well tolerated in dogs. Now, when choosing an appropriate probiotic, look for ones that contain these strains, including Lactobacillus rhamnosus. This is particularly good for dogs with gut inflammation and food intolerances and sensitivities. Lactobacillus plantarum will help support the gut lining for your dog and help with symptoms like gas and bloating. And Lactobacillus reuteri, which improves stool quality and reduces itching associated with food sensitivity. Now, a good broad spectrum digestive enzyme that also contains bromelains and papains from papaya need to be also added into the food daily. Now, these three supplements together are going to start balancing your dog's gut and microbiome and reduce down symptoms associated with that food sensitivity along with this elimination diet. And finally, step number 3 is supporting your dog's immune system. Before we look at this one, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification button so that you can don't miss out on any of my weekly videos. It's free and it only takes a second to do. Now, why do we need to support the immune system in cases of food sensitivity? Anti-inflammatory and antioxidant supplements really play a big role here in reducing down the reactions caused by certain foods and help to soothe down both the skin and the gut tissues. Now, while there are many choices here, it can actually be quite confusing. What do you actually use when it comes to these sorts of supplements? I would recommend just picking one good anti-inflammatory supplement and one good antioxidant supplement. Now, when a good quality omega-3 fish oil, turmeric or quercetin make great choices here for the anti-inflammatory, while turmeric, quercetin and natural vitamin E are good options for those antioxidant supplements. Now, use antioxidant supplements, using these antioxidant supplements like the fish oil, the quercetin, the turmeric is in this combination is really going to help reduce the inflammation, soothe down the irritated tissue in the skin and gut, help repair any tissue damage and reduce inflammation, as I said. While the antioxidant supplements such as quercetin are really going to help soothe irritated tissues as well, especially in the skin, and also help to repair damage as well as promoting faster healing time and helping to also regulate that immune system to stop the immune system from overreacting. And for my bonus tip, guys, here today, once we've got your dog back on track after that 12 weeks with their sensitivities, we want to keep it that way. So ongoing, once your dog's gut is healed and stable, gradually introduce a variety of foods by rotating between different proteins and other food sources such as its vegetables. Now, why is this going to help? This will help prevent new sensitivities from developing and ensure a more balanced nutrient intake over time. Now, when introducing any new foods, always do this slowly over a week or so and just monitor for any reactions in your dog. So there you have my 3 steps to help overcome that food sensitivity issue. I'd love it if you'd leave me a comment, guys, if you've been experiencing any issues around food sensitivity with your dog and what you've tried and how it's gone for you. And if you did find this short video helpful today, guys, and you did like it, hit that like button and share it to get that content out on YouTube. It just helps other dog owners like yourself. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to check in. I'll talk to you next week in our next video. So you have a great week and I'll see you then. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.